Well, gang, another day that we cracked NAS100. Crazy. 9:12 a.m. we made about $4,000 on the day. 5,000, I'm sorry. We made about $5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 lots open. Damn. Oh, I'm so pissed. Today, as you guys can see, I'm gonna hop on the charts here in a second. This is where we took NAS, right? This is my cereal. Hey, dogs, come here. Come here. Say hi, Sky. She looks like a vampire. She's so ugly. Oh, she's so ugly. She's cute, right? We took NAS100 there, and we got out there. And then she went all the way up. Oh my God. No. Still going. What the fuck? Even though we only made like $5,000, we missed out on like 15,000 more. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's heartbreaking. All right, but yo, jokes aside, let's talk about this trade. Obviously, guys, hold on. Before we get this joint started, I obviously told everybody to buy NAS100. Like, come on. What's that say? Buy NAS100. And who sent that? This guy. All right, so let's get back into it. Super fast value. So we're gonna go from this to this, where we're at currently, right? So wow, it's still going. Oh, you know those candles that just move the chart? Freak. All right, so let's go ahead and box this joint up. You know, we talked about our Chinese takeout strategy the other day. We love the Chinese takeout strategy, right, guys? I'm on different time zones. All right, boom and boom. So here is our Chinese takeout strategy. So here's our box, here's the zone. So first things first is let's talk about structure prior to starting out. Let's talk to structure prior to where we were at. So there's external structure and then there's internal structure on the lower time frame. The external structure is going to be this range right here. This was one consistent move to the upside. That is one leg, right? Now, the reason why I say that is because we have quote unquote higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But in my eyes, none of these pullbacks are deep enough to be considered a retracement, right? So what does that mean? That means in the range, this is range low, this is range high. So that's that. So first thing is we rejected this low here and we traded away from it and we broke structure on the lower time frame, and we also mitigated something that was over here. Right, we mitigated blah blah blah. I'm not going to go too far in depth with that. I'm going to leave that for our mentorship. So we had the range and then we started to internally break lower time frame structure. We could say there, or we could even say there. It doesn't matter to me. But what we saw was we saw structure start to do this. And technically, you know, we could say that this was that last lower area and that one as well. So, you know, we have a series of higher lows or lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, whatever, right? Okay, cool. So what did we factor in? I saw an imbalance down here. This imbalance looked like a good place for us to potentially come through and mitigate. And I saw that we were pushing lower, even though we had this structure internally, right? Usually I like to wait for a break of structure. For today, we took it with the stops right here at the low and TP at the high, as usual, of this specific range. Now, nobody would have guessed what was going to come up next, right? Obviously, NAS moves really fast. So, you know, by the time I sent out the trade, price was already, let's just say we dipped down. By the time we sent out the trade, we were entering somewhere right here, right? The people that were taking the signal were probably entering here. We sent it out down here. This was at 8:33 is when I sent out the signal. 8:33, we're on this bearish candle right here with the wick. This is the 8:33 candle. I sent out the trade right here, and we're already off in the next candle. So by the time they're entering somewhere on this bullish candle. So that's amazing. We entered off of this candle. Signals called out on this candle. And then we're going up. So as we go up, we start breaking through structure. It gives us more confirmations, breaking through structure, I added quite a few positions to this, and then we hit the equilibrium point very fast as well. This was our equilibrium right here, which is good. And then we continued to go up. We had little area of pulling back. I ended up TPing myself right around here once we got up into this area when we broke these highs. For some reason, I didn't really like this reaccumulation, but you know, sometimes you gotta just feel out the chart. You gotta just feel it out, you know. But man, I felt it out. It came through. It hit the TP to the T. We killed it. Everybody killed it. The chat killed it. But then this happened. Oh my God, then this happened. And then now we're at where we're at now. So we had a trade that was a 1 to 5 risk reward that could have been, I mean, you know, 1 to 14, insane, right? It's insane because I closed out nearly 5K in profit, but I closed out early here, roughly about 100 points in profit, right? Now, the thing that upsets me so much is I had 6 lots open, 6 lots at damn near 400 pips, or 380 would have been 380. Let's do some quick math. 380 times 60, 22,400. So minus 5,000. So guys, we left $17,000 of profit. Now, I wouldn't say necessarily on the table. I mean, here's the thing is we locked in, we took profit, and we were able to make some, you know, great money. I'm really grateful for the money we made. But damn, being able to crack a $22,000 day would have been insane. Now, what can we learn from this opportunity today? For me, sometimes when based on this strategy, I've always traded Forex, right? So what you have to understand about Forex is Forex moves slow, right? You're trading things like Euro USD, AUD USD, GBP USD a little bit faster, but you're trading FX pairs that move in slow movements. This 380 pip move on NAS would take GBP USD potentially days, maybe weeks. Euro USD the same, AUD USD the same, unless it's just a high volatile time in the market. But natural, normal, healthy order flow, moving normal market takes a while to catch a move like that. So when you have these fast, impulsive moves on NAS, what I've realized about my trading, and maybe you can learn something from this as well, is when these fast moves happen, what happens to me is I get too excited and I decide to close the trade, right? Now, there's pros and cons to that. The pros is you lock in your profit, you're done for the day, you move on, you go do what you want to do, you're thugging XYZ. The cons is you miss out on so much potential upside if the trades are actually going to be running. You know, it's pros and cons. But here's the thing we could have done better. Is we could have took partial profits. We could have moved the stop losses to break even to where we're risk free and we've taken partials, and we could have tried to maximize our gains and trailed our stop loss as well. So now what do we know? We know that the next time we're trading our Chinese takeout, breakout strategy, whatever you want to call it, the next time we trade this strategy and we have some fast impulsive moves, we're going to start trying to go break even and try to maximize the amount of pips we can pull from the market when the higher time frame and the lower time frame are correlating with us like the way they were. And not just that, but, you know, sit on our hands a little bit, right? You got to sit on your hands a little bit and just be patient with the trades, because man, you know, 5K day is great, but 22K day, you know, that pays the mortgage, that takes care of, you know, the condo, takes care of a lot of different things, you know. So at the end of the day, still blessed and grateful. We're up almost $15,000 on the week, caught 10K on Monday. By the time you're seeing this video, I'll have posted the previous video, so you know things will make a little bit more sense. Nonetheless, 15K week, super blessed. Today is Wednesday the 19th, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. We're on this road to 100K subs. We're about to crack 11,000. Please, guys, you know, share the videos if you're enjoying them, if you're getting some value out of them. I know I told you we're gonna start doing more lifestyle stuff soon, and we will. But you know, for me, it's value first, and then all the extra stuff later. With that being said, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one.